The binary sun is starting to flare, but I'm counting the atoms in the oxygen air. 1,000 light years to the nearest spark, while the ozone layer is a walk in the park. A cold sleep gasoline, a digital sand, floating like a ghost in a burning event. A, B, C, D, the ignition is set. A Fibonacci flame that I haven't met yet. Coordinate, oh, where the charcoal lies. A flash of data in my carbon-based eyes. The ratio is golden, the temperature is high. A stylish disaster in a low-gravity sky. Fuel injection, a binary spell, a heaven design in a fireball shell. The galaxy's shrinking, but the heat is sweet. A tiny little ritual on a one-way street. 0.1, a combustion error, reflected in a high-definition mirror. 3 weeks of dreaming in a kerosene cell. The evolution of burning is a story to tell. A synthetic consonance with a monotone laugh. A geometric cut on a thermograph. The city is drowning in a pool of light, but I'm scrolling the feed in the middle of the night. Mutant argon, a quiet aquarium. Life is a flicker in a glass solarium. A plus B equals a loss of a frame. A broadcast signal in a nameless game. Is it a protest? Is it a sin? Let the subaquatic bonfire begin. Fuel injection, a binary spell, a heaven design in a fireball shell. The galaxy's shrinking, but the heat is sweet. A tiny little ritual on a one-way street. 0.1, a combustion error, reflected in a high-definition mirror. 5, 4, 3, 2, watch the glow. The echo of logic in a world we don't know. Good night, laboratory, good night, flame. A whispered signal with an anonymous name. An anonymous name. The skyline is pixelated, a 2D view, but I'm looking for a vending machine for two. 1,000 light years to the Shinjuku gate, while the ozone layer is sealed by fate. A cold sleep subway, a silver line sound. The gravity is leaking on the Shibuya ground. A, B, C, D, the Yamanote ring. A Fibonacci rhythm that the signals sing. Coordinate, oh, where the megalopolis dies. A flash of data in my carbon-based eyes. The ratio is golden. is drowning in a sea of signs, but I'm tracing the curves of the imaginary lines. Newton, argon, a quiet aquarium. Life is a junction in a glass solarium. A plus P equals the loss of a home. A broadcast signal in a monochrome dome. Is it a capital? Is it a sin? Let the subaquatic transit begin. Tokyo metropolis upon a spell. A heaven designed in a concrete shell. The galaxy's shrinking but the tower is tall. A tiny little ritual for a humanoid doll. 0.1, a navigation error, reflected in a high definition mirror. Transfer the train, the echo of logic in a porcelain brain. Good night, laboratory, good night, town. A whispered signal as the world winds down. Goodbye. Terminal reach, goodbye. The binary stars are starting to rot, but I'm looking for space in the parking lot. 1,000 light years to the frozen isle, while the ozone layer air is losing its style. A cold sleep, Nokia paperback sound. The gravity is leaking on the checkout ground. A, B, C, D, the seasonal list of Fibonacci flavor that I haven't met yet. Coordinate, oh, where the product dies. A flash of data in my carbon-based eyes. The ratio is golden, the label is bright. A stylish ritual in the middle of the night. Trader Joe's a binary spell. A heaven designed in a grocery shell. The galaxy's shrinking but the cookie is sweet. A tiny little ritual on a one-way street. 0.1, an inventory error, reflected in a high definition mirror. Three weeks of dreaming in a pantry cell. The evolution of organics is a story to tell. A synthetic clerk with a monotone laugh. A geometric cut on a sales rate graph. The city is drowning in a sea of wine, but I'm standing in the designated line. Newton, argon, a quiet aquarium. Life is a sample in a glass solarium. Plus B equals a loss of a cent. A broadcast signal in a marketing event. Is it a bargain? Is it a sin? Let the subaquatic shopping begin. Trader Joe's a binary spell. A heaven designed in a grocery shell. The galaxy is shrinking but the cookie is sweet. A tiny little ritual on a one-way street. 0.1, an inventory error, reflected in a high definition mirror. The planet is spinning, a broken toy, but I'm a redundant, high definition boy. 1,000 light years to the family tree, while the ozone layer is drifting away from me. A cold sleep surplus, a digital spare, floating like a ghost in the oxygen air. A, B, C, D, the sequence is wrong. A Fibonacci shadow where I don't belong. Coordinate O where the origin dies. A flash of data in my carbon-based eyes. The ratio is golden, the exit is wide. A stylist disaster with nowhere to hide. Redundant, unwanted, a binary spell. A heaven designed in a cardboard shell. The galaxy's shrinking, but I'm out of place. A tiny little ritual for a humanoid face. 0.1, a systemic error reflected in a high definition mirror. 3 weeks of dreaming in a storage room cell. The evolution of leaving is a story to tell. A synthetic mother with a monotone laugh, a geometric cut on a population graph. The city is drowning in a sea of goodbye, but I'm counting the pixels in a one-bit Newton, argon, a quiet aquarium. Life is a surplus in a glass solarium. A plus B equals the loss of a name, a broadcast signal in an anonymous game. Is it a glitch? Is it a sin? Let the subaquatic rejection begin. Redundant, unwanted, a binary spell. A heaven designed in a cardboard shell. The galaxy's shrinking, but I'm out of place. A tiny little ritual for a humanoid face. 0.1, a systemic error reflected in the high definition mirror. 5, 4, 3, 2, delete the file. The echo of logic in a digital smile. Good night, rhetoric, good night, heart. A whispered signal as I drift apart. The binary stars are starting to freeze, but I'm practicing yoga in a gentle breeze. 1,000 light years to the nearest gym, while the ozone layer is looking quite slim. A cold sleep vitamin, a digital spray, floating like a ghost on a sunny Tuesday. A, B, C, D, the heartbeat is set. A Fibonacci wellness that I haven't met yet. Coordinate O where the stress level dies. A flash of data in my carbon-based eyes. The ratio is golden, the posture is right. A stylish ritual in the middle of the night. We'll be in a binary spell, a heaven designed in the biological shell. The galaxy's shrinking, but the salad is green. A tiny little ritual for a human mind machine. 0.1, a psychological error, reflected in a high-definition mirror. 3 weeks of dreaming in a meditation cell. The evolution of breathing is a story to tell. A synthetic therapist with a monotone laugh, a geometric cut on a happiness graph. A city is drowning in a pool of advice, but I'm keeping my soul on a layer of ice. Newton, argon, a quiet aquarium. Life is a stretch and a glass solarium. A plus B equals a loss of a sigh. A broadcast signal in a cloudless sky. Is it a balance? Is it a sin? Let the subaquatic mindfulness begin. We'll be in a binary span, a heaven designed in a biological shell. The galaxy's shrinking, but the salad is green. A tiny little ritual for a human mind machine. 0.1, a psychological error, reflected in a high-definition mirror. 5, 4, 3, 2, exhaling the soul. The echo of logic in a world out of control. Good night, laboratory, good night, health. A whispered signal for a pixelated wealth. Sinking, goodbye. The Milky Way is leaking, a cosmic flat tire, but I'm giving away a sun that's made of fire. 1,000 light years to the nearest subscriber, while the ozone layer is a lonely survivor. A cold sleep giveaway, a digital prize, floating like a ghost in your carbon-based eyes. A, B, C, D, the challenge is set. A Fibonacci profit that I haven't met yet. Coordinate, oh, where the island lies. A flash of data in my inorganic eyes. The ratio is golden, the thumbnail is bright. A stylish ritual in the middle of the night. Mr. Beast, a binary spell, heaven designed in a 4K shell. The galaxy's shrinking, but the budget is high. A tiny little ritual for a humanoid guy. 0.1, a viral error, reflected in a high-definition mirror. 3 weeks of dreaming in a red circle cell. The evolution of giving is a story to tell. A synthetic philanthropist with a monotone laugh. A geometric cut on a retention graph. The city is drowning in a pool of views, but I'm relaxing with the breaking news. Newton, argon, a quiet aquarium. Life is a feast in a glass solarium. A plus B equals a loss of a cent. A broadcast signal in a massive event. Is it a mission? Is it a sin? Let the subaquatic giveaway begin. Mr. Beast, a binary spell, a heaven designed in a 4K shell. The galaxy's shrinking, but the budget is high. A tiny little ritual for a humanoid guy. 0.1, a viral error, reflected in a high-definition mirror. 5, 4, 3, 2, press the bell. The Stratosphere is cracking a home run high, but I'm counting the stitches on a white color sky. 1,000 light years to the catcher's mitt, while the ozone layer is a 3-base hit. A cold sleep bullpen, a digital blur, a memory of a picture that I prefer. A, B, C, D, the rotation is set. A Fibonacci slider that I haven't met yet. Coordinate, oh, where the umpire dies. A flash of data in my carbon-based eyes. The ratio is golden, the distance is far. A stylish ritual for a shooting star. Classic world of binary spell. A heaven designed in a stadium shell. The galaxy is shrinking but the count is full. A tiny little ritual for a humanoid pull. 0.1, a strategic error reflected in a high definition mirror. Of dreaming in a dugout cell. The evolution of winning is a story to tell. A synthetic batter with a monotone laugh. A geometric cut on a velocity graph. The city is drowning in a pool of tears, but I'm following shadows through the light years. Newton argon, a quiet aquarium. Life is a curveball in a glass solarium. A plus B equals a loss of a run. A broadcast signal for a dying sun. Is it a triumph? Is it a sin? Let the subaquatic final begin. Classic world of binary spell. A heaven designed in a stadium shell. The galaxy shrinking but the count is full. A tiny little ritual for a humanoid pull. 0.1, a strategic error reflected in a high definition mirror. 5, 4, 3, 2, sliding the bass. The echo of logic in a pixelated face. Good night, laboratory, good night, dumb. A whispered signal for a long way home. The Pleiades are starting to blink, but I'm filling the tank by the kitchen sink. 1,000 light years to the nearest drive, while the ozone layer is barely alive. A cold sleep engine, a horizontal sound. The gravity is leaking on the asphalt ground. ABCD, the symmetrical plan. A Fibonacci rhythm in a minivan. Coordinate, oh, where the headlight dies. A flash of data in my carbon-based eyes. The red show is golden, the silver is bright. A stylish ritual in the middle of the night. Newton, argon, a quiet aquarium. Life is a cruise in a glass solarium. A plus B equals a loss of a road. A broadcast signal in a binary code. Is it a nebula? Is it a sin? Let the subaquatic ignition begin. Subaru, Subaru, a binary spell. A heaven designed in a metal shell. The galaxy is shrinking, but the grip is tight. A tiny little ritual for a humanoid light. 0.1, a mechanical error reflected in a high definition mirror. Five, four, three, two, shifting the gear. The echo of logic in a world of fear. Good night, laboratory, good night, constellation. A whispered signal for a new destination. All-wheel driving. The stratosphere is cracking, a pale blue glass. But I'm watching the credit limit seasons pass. 1,000 light years to the safety zone, while the ozone layer is a dial tone. A cold sleep gamble, a digital bet, a memory of something that I haven't met yet. A, B, C, D, the probability is set. A Fibonacci danger that I haven't met yet. Coordinate, oh, where the security dies. A flash of data in my carbon-based eyes. The ratio is golden, the hazard is bright. A stylish ritual in the middle of the night. Risk management, a binary spell. A heaven designed in a high-risk shell. The galaxy's shrinking, but the margin is thin. A tiny little ritual for a humanoid skin. 0.1, a calculation error reflected in a high-definition mirror. 3 weeks of dreaming in a liability cell. The evolution of warning is a story to tell. A synthetic actuary with a monotone laugh. A geometric cut on a variance graph. The city is drowning in a pool of chance, but I'm following shadows in a midnight dance. Newton, argon, a quiet aquarium. Life is a venture in a glass solarium. A plus B equals a loss of a prize. A broadcast signal in an organic guise. Is it a crisis? Is it a sin? Let the subaquatic volatility begin. Risk management, a binary spell. A heaven designed in a high-risk shell. The galaxy's shrinking, but the margin is thin. A tiny little ritual for a humanoid skin. 0.1, a calculation error reflected in a high-definition mirror. 5, 4, 3, 2. Accept the fate, the echo of logic at the laboratory gate. Good night, architecture, good night, loss. A whispered signal where the wires cross. Versifying Vacation, vacation, a binary spell, a heaven designed in a coconut shell. The galaxy's shrinking, but the ice is sweet. A tiny little ritual on a one-way street. 0.1, a recreational error reflected in a high-definition mirror. 3 weeks of dreaming in a parasol cell. The evolution of resting is a story to tell. A synthetic civil servant with a monotone laugh. A geometric cut on a boarding pass graph. The city is drowning in a sea of juice, but I'm counting the days since the world let loose. Mutant argon, a quiet aquarium. Life is a resort in a glass solarium. A plus B equals a loss of a task. A broadcast signal behind a diving mask. Is it a holiday? Is it a sin? Let the subaquatic leisure begin. Vacation, vacation, a binary spell, a heaven designed in a coconut shell. The galaxy's shrinking, but the ice is sweet. A tiny little ritual on a one-way street. 0.1, a recreational error reflected in a high-definition mirror. 5, 4, 3, 2, check out the room. The echo of logic in a cosmic gloom. Good night, laboratory, good night, sea. A whispered signal for a tourist like me. Processing.